Hi, my name is Ben Summers and I'm with Trueball and Axcel Archery, and today I've got the driver sight here, which is one of the most popular things in the ATA show. But this site is pretty much one of the lightest, it is the lightest actually, sight on the market by 0.8 of an ounce. But it's extremely easy, very smooth to move up and down for elevation, and then very, very solid locking. So you can't move it at all there. But what we've done is actually move the windage to the opposite side of the sight so that you don't have to worry about it when you're actually doing the elevation. You only have to pull it over here when you're actually sighting the bow in, or maybe small minor adjustments. But it has this lock right here, and you pull it up or push it down. Let me pull it up there. And it's just like our tournament sights, which won 12 out of the 15 Olympic gold medals in Paris. And so when you want to have it locked, you just pull it up. When you want to loosen it and move it, you just push that down, and then you can move it either way, and it moves the entire windage block that way. And the other thing you'll notice is that we actually have all metal sight tapes, and they're all laser engraved, so you can actually see what you're actually aiming at, and you don't have to worry about it if you're out in a really important hunting situation. If it gets wet, you don't have to worry about a tape, like a sticker coming loose or anything like that. It's just solid and all there. We've gone out to 150 yards on some of them if your bow is fast enough, and you can actually get that yardage. You can actually have that engraved in your sight tape, so we don't just stop at 100 like we used to. One of the other cool things about our sight, if you have a 3-pin or a 5-pin multi-pin, it has these micro adjust pins here. You loosen the screw right there, and then you can actually turn this knob on the bottom, and if you have it loose, whatever pin is loose will actually move down when you turn it one way and back up the other way when you're turning that knob the opposite direction. And then you just snug the screw back down on the back side, and it's micro adjustable. So it's one of the things that should be mandatory on a sight of this nature, something this big, like this expensive, but it's very rare that you see it. But the other thing about our sight is that the pins are extremely bright, and we can actually dim them down. If you're on the edge of a field in direct sunlight, you can actually dim that down and then just turn it back the opposite direction when it gets to be dusk or dawn, and you need bright sunlight. So it'll light up that pin really, really bright and make it just perfect. But one of the other things, we have a first and second axis micro adjustment right here. You just loosen this screw on the bottom, and then you can turn this screw in one way, and it'll turn the whole elevation rail one direction, and then back it up, and it'll back it up the opposite direction, and then just snug that screw back down whenever you're done. And then we have the third axis adjustment up here, so you can actually loosen those two screws and actually get the third axis adjusted that way. But this is our direct mount, and we also have the Matthews bridge lock version here, which goes right in there. And like I said, that's actually quite a bit lighter than anything else out there. And this is the Picatinny rail for a lot of the other bows like Hoyt and PSE and a lot of the higher end bows that way. So we have tried to actually make it work for every single bow out there. And one of the other cool things, there's a whole lot of cool things here, but this is a hubcap is what we've called this, and you can actually switch that out. We have several different ways to be able to customize your sight with those different hubcap designs inside the driver wheel. And you can also, we have 3 green pins that'll come standard, but you can actually customize those with blue pins, or blue pointers, red pointers, purple pointers, blue, any color that you really want to make your sight customized. But again, with Axcel Sights, and you can find more about us on www.trueball.com, www.axcelsights.com, and just check us out, especially at your local dealer. hopefully really soon, but we're going to start shipping this next week.